This video is directly for Lilda. On our Facebook group, I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was that made the initial comment, but I've seen comments like this all over Facebook, pertaining, in the weight loss community. Somebody had said that they went and visited family, and they were so overwhelmed by the reaction of their family to their weight loss. This person had lost a lot of weight, and her family hadn't seen her since she was very heavy. And when she went there, it was nonstop like, oh, you look so great, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm just kind of imagining what it must have been like. She didn't go into great detail about it, but I'm assuming that that's what it was. And this person said that it was so awkward for her because she's not used to that attention. And it was very difficult because she's been so used to hiding. Because when you're heavy, you become a master at hiding yourself. You become a master at hiding the different rolls and how they show out of your shirts. You become a master of getting to the back of the picture, where other people can cover up where your body would be seen so they just see your face. You become a master of knowing how to dress and knowing what to wear that hides the fat. You just, in general, become a master, at hiding. And so she'd been hiding for years and now has lost the weight. And it's very hard to come out of that. And then I had said, I don't even really know, but I had said something to the effect of, that's why it is important for us to work on our inside just as well as it is important for us to work on our outsides. And Lilda asked me if it would be too much to ask for me to make a video talking about the mental process. And Lilda, my dear, it is never too much to ask. First, I have to start off by saying that I'm not an expert. I'm not trained, as a psychologist or anything, so you don't have to take anything that I say here as law or, as total and complete truth, but it's what I've learned along the way. Second of all, I have to say that I'm not at my goal and that I'm not perfect either, and I have moments where my mental process lacks as well. But my point in all of this is that we should all be working very hard on our mental process with the weight loss because of a very simple fact. It's been said, and I believe that it's true, that's why I call it fact. It's been said that when people lose a large amount of weight and then they basically gain it back and then some, they probably did it the wrong way, wrong dieting, wrong, plan, wrong this, wrong that. But it's also because while they were working so hard to lose that weight, they didn't work on understanding where things come from. Where does their do they have any self-esteem? Do they have any self-confidence? Where does their bad eating habits come from? Why do they turn to food? Why do they want to eat when they're angry, sad, depressed, confused? These are all a part of the mental process. So just think of it. If you go on this journey and you're just losing weight and shedding pounds and all you care about is that number on the scale, then what happens when you get to goal? You may like the way that you look, but you may not like who you are because you never sat back and worked on it. And this is something that I think that everybody should be doing every single day. I don't do this every day myself, but I do it a lot when I feel like I don't enjoy my reflection in the mirror. I force myself to point out the things that I like. I force myself to, remind myself with all the wonderful, characteristics I have as a person that make me who I am. My weight does not make me who I am. My character makes me who I am. My morals, my ethics, my intelligence, my everything that doesn't pertain to weight is what makes me who I am. So it's important for us to work on our inner character, work on our morals and our ethics, and work on our, I guess the word would be, I'm going to go ahead and say self-esteem, but I don't think that's the word that I'm looking for. You have to, I think one of the greatest ways to succeed at weight loss is to make yourself realize that you're worth it. That seems a little too simple, doesn't it? It kind of just seems like, well, of course I'm worth it. That's why I'm doing it. But if you're really worth it, if you really convince yourself and understand inside that you're worth the hard work, you're worth the sweat, you are worth the blisters on your feet, you are worth the sore muscles, and you are worth not being able to eat that piece of chocolate because why? Because you are a great person and because the world needs you in it. Your kids need you, your husband, your wife, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your grandma, your grandpa, your neighbor, your friends, your best friends. They all need you, and you are worth it to be here. So that's why you should be losing the weight, because let's face it, if we don't lose weight, if we stay overweight, obese, morbidly obese, you're unhealthy and your days are limited. So that's where the mental process comes in, is telling yourself that I'm not doing this to be a size 4. I'm not doing this to look like a model, actress, what have you. I'm not doing this to get the guy or get the girl. I'm not doing this to do anything other than be healthy. I want to be healthy. That's what it's about. See, we as Americans have a really big problem where we want everything now, 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 now. Everything is instant gratification. That's where the idea of fast food comes from. Instant, boom, right there. And think about the millions, if not billions of dollars the weight loss corporations make off of us. And they make it because of our wanting everything now, 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 now. Think of the names of things: Slim Fast, Quick Trim. There's almost every weight loss thing that you purchase or that you see in the store has the word quick, fast, rapid, because when we see that, we think, I'm going to take this pill and I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'll have lost 5 pounds in a day. And if I can keep doing that for a month, oh, look at that, I'll be, 100 pounds down, or whatever the math is. And that is not how it works. That is not how it works. You have to accept mentally, this is also part of the mental process. You have to accept in your mind that you are not going to wake up tomorrow and weigh less. You may, but most of the time you will not. You are probably going to stay the same for a week or two. It happens. You maintain. It is not something, weight loss is not something that just is quick and is instantly gratifying. Weight loss comes over time. Over time, repeated actions, repeated healthy decisions, repeated exercise, that is what gets you the results. And I've said it before, and I think that Shanti said it one time, and it really does make sense. Too often, we get ourselves into an if-then situation, where it's like, if I lose the weight, then I love myself. If I get the scale to say 140 pounds, then I'm worthy of, having my husband or having this wonderful life or this or that. Or if I wear this certain size jean, if I wear a size 8 jeans, then I'm pretty. And that's, when you get yourself into an if-then situation, it's like setting yourself up for a failure. It shouldn't be, if I lose the weight, then I will love myself. It should be, I love myself, so I'm going to lose the weight. And that's why I like to step in front of the mirror and force myself to point out the things that I like about myself. Because we need to remind ourselves that because we love who we are, which has nothing to do with how much we weigh, because we love who we are, we want to be healthy. We want to be around for a long time. We want to live a long, healthy, happy, active life with our friends and family and loved ones. So, I hope that this helps Lilda and anybody else out there who might be wondering what's all this talk about the mental process with weight loss. But I'm here to tell you, and I've learned myself, that if you don't address the inner, all of the changes on the outer are absolutely pointless. And they won't stick. Because you've got to love you first and foremost before it'll work. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.